Hello, my name is Christiana Ellis, and this is going to be a Let's Play of Fallout 4. So let me go ahead and I'll just load into my game. I'm pretty early in the game, only a couple of hours in, and I'm going to avoid any main story missions for this play, so don't worry about spoilers other than, just seeing stuff, but I'm not going to be doing any main story missions. So, as we're loading into the game here, I'm actually, I believe, just leveled up, so I can show you guys how you're selecting perks when you level up. And then I have a little mini objective where I'm going to go and reunite with Dogmeat, the canine companion of Fallout 4, and then we'll just explore a little bit, I think. Alright, so this is Sanctuary. Sanctuary! Sanctuary! This is a little neighborhood where I hang out. It's actually where my character, let's take a look at her. She's in her construction getup right now. Where she actually lived pre-war. But now, of course, post-war. She got cryogenically frozen. Okay, so one interesting note. I had a quest where I had to talk to that guy, and he's up on the roof for some reason. I'm not sure if that is a deliberate game decision to make me have to figure this out, or whether it was just a quirk of it. But I had to use the game's sort of crafting mechanic to place furniture so that I could jump up and get up onto the roof and talk to him. And it took me quite a while to figure out the right kind of furniture to put there in order to make that happen. And then it occurred to me only later that, let me get rid of those, that I could have also gone through these structures. See these? Oh wait, no, it's in furniture, I think? No, it's definitely structures. So, no, it's not. Okay. This is miscellaneous. Okay, I found it earlier. Oh, there we go. Stairs. Look at that. So, oops. So, that is how easy the sort of little settlement building stuff is. So now, if I want to get up there, well, I have to, be not a klutz. So it's not super polished looking in terms of, like where I put it. I wasn't very careful. It looks like it's kind of floating a little bit there. Likewise, when I was trying some experiments with building walls here, I discovered, oh, look at that. The walls are kind of in a straight line, but I put the first one maybe a little bit crooked, so it's not perfectly lined up with the foundation here. Well, whatever. So in any case, ooh, it's foggy. So right now, though, I am gonna. Oh goodness, it's really a lot of fog. But you can also. This is just where there's a lot of workbenches that you can do crafting and so on. And then there's my power armor that I could get into now if I wanted, but I'm not gonna right now. Want to run in. So what I left Dogmeat, who is a German Shepherd. I left him behind back in Concord, which is not too far away, because at the time I was about to jump off of a roof in power armor and fight a giant monster, and I decided, you know what? Let's have you stay here, Dogmeat. And so I told Dogmeat to stay, and then discovered, oh, hey, wait, I never told him, I never went back for him. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go get Dogmeat. Hopefully he'll be where I left him. And then we'll maybe just explore a little bit. Like I said, I'm early on in the game, so I really haven't seen hardly anything yet. Got a little statue there. And this is the Red Rocket gas station, but of course everything's, oh boy, it's super creepy with the fog. So you can also sprint in this game, but if you notice in the lower right, it uses up my action points, which means that if I sprinted until I ran out of action points and then I ran right up into an enemy, I wouldn't be able to shoot him or anything using my my VATS targeting system because I used up all my action points. So now coming into Concord, because of course this is set in sort of a faux Boston area. So this is obviously a much bigger town than the little suburb that I was in before. And just making my way through. I'm a little bit lost. Ooh. So I have to find the big church and town hall area, which looks like, yep. There we go. So let's, so this big building right here is a museum, and so if Dogmeat is where I left him, he should be hanging out on the roof up there. Here's the leftovers from my previous battle. Everyone is naked because I stripped them of their armor so that I would, you know, have little patches and such to put on my own self. The sunglasses, incidentally, despite being cool, also give me a perception boost. In fact, actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's pull up the PipBoy and you guys can just see how I built my character so far. Like I said, oh, and I do have a level up. I meant to mention that earlier. So, but first, if we look at special, this is basically where you build your points. And so what I did is I focused primarily on charisma, intelligence, so charm and convince others, and I picked that because I like being able to talk my way out of things. Intelligence is good for like lockpicking and hacking and stuff. Give myself a little bit of luck. And then also some perception. And perception is actually boosted from where I originally started with it, because I'm wearing sunglasses that give me +1 perception, and I also found a bobblehead that gave me +1 perception. So I've actually got 2 more perception now than when I started. But, so, now, because of this, you can see this is perks. These are the ones that I've selected already. So I decided to, I got this perk because I found a comic book that, you know, gave me this particular perk, Barbarian, except that my character isn't very strong. See, the strength is low, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of melee hits. But Hacker lets me hack computers. Locksmith lets me pick locks better, and Scrapper lets me get better stuff when I'm crafting with things. But so because I am leveled up, you can see on the bottom, level up 1 lets me pick a new perk, and they are unlocked based on how high my various items are. So my charisma and intelligence and perception are very high. So you can see that almost all the way to the bottom for those, they're still, you know, lit up instead of grayed out, which means I could select those perks. These grayed out ones mean that I don't have, say, high enough strength to pick that perk. So let's see, what should we pick? So, I like being able to talk. Oh, well, how about this? Black Widow. Come into my parlor. Men suffer 5% damage in combat and are easier to persuade in dialogue. Sounds good to me. I'm going to confirm that. All right. Let's see. Got a little. To get spider legs there. Nice. All right. So, and now you see it's here. And you know, and then we're auto-saving. And so, she looks like Black Widow, doesn't she? A little bit? Yeah. Alright, let's go get Dogmeat. So you can play the whole game in third person if you want, meaning third person where you can see your character on the screen. But I kind of like first person, and you do still see your character frequently. When you're fighting stuff, it'll often have little miniature cutscenes where you can check out your character firing and stuff. So I fought my way through here already. There's a bunch of raiders in here, and took them out already. So I'm just zipping through. See, leftovers, kill these guys. Stole their stuff. saved some good guys, the Minutemen. Those are the guys that are now hanging out at Sanctuary, back where we started. Sanctuary! Alright, so, okay. Oh, you know what? While I'm at it, there was some stuff here that I had to drop because I was too full. I was carrying too much stuff. So, when I was here. So now that I'm here and I'm not any longer carrying too much stuff, I'll pick up some of that stuff. Including, actually, let me just look. So, oops. So now that I've just picked up a leather chest piece. Where is that? I could have sworn, oh, there we are. And so, I was not previously wearing one, a chest piece, and it gives me 3 damage resistance, so I'm going to go ahead and equip that now. If you look down in the bottom right of the PipBoy screen, you see the little shield is 17. So if I press that, now it's 20, because I got 3 more armor. Pretty standard RPG type stuff, gear. But of course now, you got a little bit of a chest, you know, the chest thing going on. Doesn't seem like those pockets would really add a lot of protection, but, you know, what do you know? Alright, so let's go through here. There's a computer that I hacked when I was up in here before. And it allowed me to open, see, all the little junk that is in this game now actually has value. Like these coffee cups, if I take those, I can recycle them to ceramics and use them to make more stuff, like for building furniture and so on back at my thing. I can also just, you know, I can just carry it around if I want. Alright. I didn't mean to actually raise my weapon, but I don't really need that coffee cup right now. So this, incidentally, this weapon that I've got here, oh, it's harder to show that when, it's a laser musket, because why not? Alright. So, Dogmeat should be out here if he's where I left him. Otherwise, he might have scampered off somewhere, and I'll have to reunite with him later at some point. We'll see. Ah, and there he is! Hey, Dogmeat!
Hey. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, boy. You know any tricks?
Ah!
Hey.
What a cutie.
How you doing, buddy?
Alright.
Never mind, boy.
Alright, so, make sure he's gonna follow me now.
Come on.
Alright. So, now, see, because before I had my power armor and I used it to rip a minigun off there. Well, anyway, so, I just jumped down from here when I was in power armor. I'm not gonna do that with Dogmeat. So, come on, Dogmeat, let's go back out of here and do a little exploring in the Commonwealth Wasteland. Maybe find some stuff to kill. Oh, you may be hearing classical music playing in the background. And that is because I currently have my PipBoy set to the classical music station. There is also Diamond City Radio. Plays lots of old-timey songs. Yep, do. But since I'm talking over it, I'm going to turn it back to lyric-free music. And if you turn the radio off entirely, there's also ambient music that just plays in the game. You know, and it's nice having music kind of just play in the background. And... Alright, so Dogmeat's just going to follow me. I don't really have to keep turning around to watch him. Yeah, I can also, incidentally, grab and move bodies around, mistreat the corpses of my,